You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. Hey folks, we're here live in Black Lives Matter Plaza here in Washington, D.C. A few moments ago, the brother of George Floyd, along with family attorney Ben Crump, Congresswoman Shelia Jackson Lee, they have just arrived here. They want to be able to come and visit this site as well. Former Congressman Kendrick Meek is back as well. Senator Kamala Harris was here. I think she's approaching as well. Again, they just finished testifying on Capitol Hill, where there was a congressional hearing, House Judiciary Committee, dealing with the issue of police brutality. And so they've been doing meetings all day, and then that's why they actually came. So they're going to be talking in a few moments as they come down here. Okay, and so what you want to do is you want that as your background? While it's in the background? All right. So I don't want to get close to that music so we can actually hear. So we'll do it as soon as we cross right there, right there. All right, with that music, all that music, we might want to do it. We want to do it right here because all that music. So we'll swing this way. Media, swing around this way. Swing around this way. We're shooting that way. Yep.
Okay. You got your space on?
We good. We're good. First and foremost, to the Floyd family, why did y'all want to come down here after today's hearing?
In memory of my brother, I needed.
Speak a little bit louder since we on media.
In memory for my brother, I needed justice for him, so I came to Washington so everybody can hear my voice.
Congresswoman Shelia Jackson Lee, House Judiciary Committee at the hearing today. A lot of different conflicting testimony. How important was it for the nation to have that testimony to talk about police brutality?
It was a significant and potent moment in history. It was a hearing that gave a wide variety of solutions. The most significant voice was the voice of this dear brother of George Floyd. And I think that no matter what party you were in, you recognize that this is a moment that must change policing from warrior to guardian. He gave us every evidence why the legislation is part of the journey that we must take, and we cannot turn back. There are too many voices that are crying out. And we thank them and Ben Crump, his lovely bride here, his wife, and everyone that came, because they made a significant difference today in that hearing. The record is clear.
Ben Crump, we're already seeing lots of changes, different cities voting, New York State voted to open up records as well. And so I can't recall, can you recall any time where you've seen this type of movement in just 2 weeks?
Roland, we've been doing this a lot, even before Trayvon, and I've never seen anything like the dynamics after the killing of George Floyd. And I will say this, if we're gonna have the culture and the behavior of police change in America, it has to start at the top. And that's why we came at the request of Shelia Jackson Lee to the United States Congress to tell them that they have to make it mandated across the country. All police officers, all police departments have to give equal justice to people like George Floyd because Black Lives Matter.
A few hours ago, the White House had a meeting with a number of black Republicans and others talking about race relations. The president still hasn't done a national address. Do you want to hear from him? And if so, what should he say?
Sign the bill.
Sign the bill.
Sign the bill. You know, I will say this, Roland. I was talking to Tesla Figueroa, my political consultant, and the one thing she kept saying, rhetoric is one thing, action is another. Them signing the bill, the Senate passing, they keep calling and offering condolences. Well, you can do something about it. Pass the legislation, pass the George Floyd law.
Congresswoman, is that bill, is it tough enough?
You know,
should there be more in it?
George Floyd would be alive today if that bill was law. We know there are many other things, but that bill exudes Black Lives Matter. All around it, it says no chokehold, in racial profiling, in the fact that you do not hold police officers accountable. You can't be denied your civil rights. You must wear across the nation, you must wear your body camera. You can't say you left it in the car. If all of that, and then you have a duty to intervene. Those other 3 officers, they would have had to do something other than think about what was going on. George Floyd would have been alive today if he had not been profiled, if he had not been a chokehold, and there had not been the factor in someone's mindset, oh, you know what, I can't be held accountable. That's what this bill does. It puts you in your tracks, but on the same time, it starts at the front. Recruiting, diversity, accreditation, and defining what excessive force really is considered. And so you know that you're wrong. Yes, it has the elements, but it's not the end. It is not even the beginning. But it is something that puts a stop sign up for what happened to our dear brother who was killed on the streets of America as an innocent man. He did not deserve to be murdered. Black lives do matter.
If it passes the House and goes to the Senate, Mitch McConnell doesn't even bring it up. Should that be a referendum for anybody voting on a senator in November?
Well, I think if you're not going to be committed to civil rights and civil liberties and saving lives, then that is a litmus test for your election. There's just no other doubt about it.
Big Crump, last question for you, for me. Corporations all of a sudden speaking out, making statements, and now reassessing themselves. What more should they do? A statement is one thing, but should they be looking at black board members, black executives, minority supplier development? That's really what's tangible.
Exactly, Roland Martin. Corporations, elected leaders, people who say they want to make a difference, your actions speak so loud, we need not hear your words. Fortune 500 companies, this is an opportunity for you to give scholarships at historically black colleges and universities in the name of George Floyd to let people know that his legacy is alive and well. That's right. And so right now, we're gonna go and walk down by the church, and we're gonna ask everybody to put their fists in the sky, get them up and raise them high. As we remember George Floyd Jr. His brother called him Perry, y'all.
Get your fist. As I stand here as well in the name of the Congressional Black Caucus, 55 members strong, including 2 members of the United States Senate, that said that they will not stop until this bill gets passed. They wrote it. We wrote it together. We've got to be known as the organization, the members of Congress that listen to the outcry of the people and stand with the family in time of need.
So here's what I want everybody to do for us. As we walk down here for justice for George Floyd, we won't say repeatedly until we get to the church, put your fists in the sky, get them up, raise them high. Put your fist in the sky, get them up, raise them high. Put your fists in the sky, get them up, raise them high. All right, God.
Hold on.
Put your fists in the sky, get them up, raise them high.
I got it. Back up, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Cable. Go higher.
sky. Put your fist in the 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 sky. Fist in the sky. Raise them up, raise them high. Put your fist in the sky. Raise them up, raise them high. Fist in the sky. Raise them up, raise them high. Put your fist in the sky. Raise them up, raise them high. Put your fist in the sky. Raise them up, raise them high. Put your fist in the sky. Raise them up, raise them high. Put your fist in the sky. Raise them up, raise them high. Put your fist in the sky. Raise them up, raise them high. Put your fist in the sky. Raise them up, raise them high. Raise them up, raise them high. Raise them up, raise them high.
Come on.
Put your fist in the sky. 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 Fist in the sky. Fist in the sky. Put your 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 fist in the sky. Because Black Lives Matter. 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 George Floyd 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 matter. Breonna Taylor 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 matter. Ahmaud Arbery matters. Breonna Arbery matters. Ahmaud 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 Arbery matters. Pamela Turner 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 matters. Trayvon Martin 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 matters. Both them Jones 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 matters. Mike Brown 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 matters. Terrence Crutcher 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 matters. Sandra Bland 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 matters. Tamir Rice 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 matters.
Tamir Rice matters.
Arthur Sterling matters. justice certainly matters. Philando can still matters. Philando can still matters. Philando can still matters. Atlanta can still matters. Black lives matter. 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 Black lives matter.
Drop the curb here. Watch the curb, everybody.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
All right, folks, so we're here again. White House is behind us. So again, White House behind us. And so the family of George Floyd with attorney Ben Crump, they have finished the protest here. They want to be able to come down here and again stand with the protesters out here, as they've been out here for quite some time. And so that's it for us. We're going to head back into the studio for the rest of the show. We're going to go to a commercial break right now. You're watching Roland Martin Unfiltered live here in Black Lives Matter Plaza, in front of Lafayette Plaza, right in front of the White House. Roland Martin Unfiltered. Back in a moment. All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. Seek. Of course, you know, black-owned company. Mary Spiel owns it. They have these wonderful headphones, 360-degree 4D headphones that are fantastic, unbelievable sound. We have a partnership with them, folks, where if you get these headsets, you can actually use your promo code to get a discount. And so what you should do is use RMVIP 2020, RMVIP 2020 for these particular headphones. They're absolutely fabulous. Sounds great. And again, when you buy these, you are supporting a black-owned company. Go to Seek.com, CEEK.com. That's CEEK.com. Trust me, you will certainly enjoy what they sound like.